Hey everyone! Subscribe to the channel and comment down below saying I subscribe to enter this month's shoutout giveaway, where we shout out one lucky person every month who subscribes and comments saying I subscribed. Now, let's get on with the video. Have you ever had some random people follow you around on a server that you're playing on and just not leave you alone? Well, I have. I've had that experience in Minecraft, and let me tell you, it's not fun to have at all. I understand that people may be a supporter of you, they may want to talk to you and everything, but when I'm just on trying to play and relax and people keep bothering me, it's kind of just like, why? You know what I mean? It's honestly just really weird, especially when I tell them, hey, I'm just relaxing, I'm playing with some friends, can't party right now. And then I tell them that I'll party later, but they just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and they won't stop. That stuff is so weird and uncomfortable and annoying. But today I thought I'd make a video along the lines of what we are talking about: 5 weirdest Roblox stalkers. So the first video that I'm going to showcase for you guys is by Hyper, aka Dylan. Now, Dylan says that in a previous video he had a girl move into his house and they were roommates, but she was like obsessed with him, so he ended up like kicking her out. And he gets on Bloxburg expecting to, make a normal video, and he finds her in his lobby, which is total coincidence because he really didn't mean to get into a lobby with her, and he has the thing off where you cannot join his game. So this is complete coincidence that they both ended up in the same lobby. Now, what he does is kind of dumb within my opinion, because he straight up like tries to talk to her, and I'm just like, if you're trying to avoid someone that you have had a bad experience with in the past, why try to get their attention at all? But I guess, content, so whatever. And the video goes on with him trying to actually meet up with her and talk to her, maybe, give her a little attention so, she'll leave him alone for a little bit. Maybe that's what is on his mind. But she actually straight up stalks him. She doesn't come to meet him to talk to him. Like, she actually watches him from the pizza building roof. The pizza building. The best way I can describe it is like a Pizza Hut. It might be like a Pizza Planet, I think. But she's on the roof of that, staring at him. Because he's at the benches, and that's right across the street from the pizza place in Bloxburg. And she's just staring at him. So that's a little creepy. And then the video goes on with, he climbs a mountain to literally get away from her. But she scales this mountain just to catch up with him. And, she keeps saying, give me another chance. Take me back. And she's just like, I want to be your roommate again. And then he hang glides off the mountain. She hang glides off the mountain too, trying to, catch up to him and everything. He goes into his house, hides, but she literally stalks him and literally follows him all the way to his house, looks through his windows, knocks on his back door constantly. It's just so surreal and creepy, and I cannot believe if that was real life. If that kid does that in a video game, what does that kid do in real life? But it is online, so people do things online that they normally wouldn't do in real life. And that just, I don't know. I don't like that. If you are on the internet and you think it isn't real life, it is real life. You're taking the time out of your day to sit there and do these things. You're taking the time out of your day to, stalk people on Roblox. So what makes you think that you won't actually do it in real life? Or, outside of the internet? Because I really don't like the term IRL for life. And the internet's the internet, but then you go off the internet and it's IRL. I consider both the internet and life the same thing. They're both real. You are making the choice, you're making the conscious decision to spend the time on the computer and on the internet. You're not just going to sleep and then going into an alternate universe where you're it's not real life, this is just the internet. No, you're making the conscious decision to spend time playing video games, going on the internet, going on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, etc. And you're actually going into Discord servers and being mean to people and trash talking and just being rude, and it's kind of just those are real people on the other end. You're not the only real person that's on the internet. And it's kind of just think about what you do and have just common courtesy. Like, if you would have common courtesy like at school or in any other public place, you should have a common courtesy on the internet too. But that's just my rant. I'm sorry, I got off on another whole tangent, but I needed that tangent because it's kind of just like, you people need to understand. But the rest of the video goes where this girl just wants to like talk to Dylan, and she just wants to talk to Dylan. Really just wants to talk to Dylan and wants to be his roommate. So he says, oh yeah, sure, I'll be your roommate. Then he like locks her. Then she says, oh, I'm gonna go get my stuff. Then he locks her out of the house and just logs off of that server, which was a smart move. I like that move. So yeah, that's basically the whole video, and it's just really creepy, and I do not support it. Well, the video, it was cool, but I don't support that person being a stalker, you know what I mean? The second video that I am showcasing today is a video from Fanatic. In this video, he goes into Royal High School. No, it's not Royal High School. It's Robloxian High School, I think that's what it's called. He goes into that type of gamer server, and he wants to make some new friends, apparently. So apparently that's a good video idea. But in the video, he does get spotted by a supporter or a friend, and this person ends up following him around the whole video. And this person alludes to the fact that he, knows where, Fanatic lives, and he knows, like, where he goes to the gym. He's seen him out at restaurants with his roommate. He's, he has pictures of him in his phone. It's very creepy, real-life things that I don't think should be. At the end of the video, it turns out that this dude's brother is the one who was on Roblox, and this dude's brother was the one who was, at his door. And the whole video is completely clickbait, to be completely honest. Which I'm glad it is, and I'm glad a random stalker or a random like supporter or fan didn't come to his house, and try to murder him. But I don't know. I don't like the clickbait. I don't like the clickbait. It was just so like the ending was just so bad. It was just like, oh really? Like if you're a supporter, you'll probably be like overjoyed and so happy that it's not an actual stalker. But to someone who's a little older and to someone who knows better, the ending's just disappointing. But the video was good. He spent the whole video basically talking to this dude, Matthew, which is his brother's name, by the way. So yeah, that's the video. That's basically the video. He spends the whole time, like talking to this person in Robloxian High School, and they show up at his house. But to me, the video is weird. Is one of the like 5 weirdest like Roblox stalkers, just because of like how weird the clickbait was. That's just how weird it was to me. So yeah, but that's that video. The third video I am going to showcase is from Poke. Now, in this video, Poke does state that this dude named the Old Wanderer was in a past video and was trying to scare him. And it was a video where he found a underground, like, city in Roblox Bloxburg. This video is again in Roblox Bloxburg, but this dude actually stalks Poke. Poke tries to, go and find out where he is. Why do these people, I don't understand why these Roblox YouTubers want to go towards the people that stalk them, but that's fine. You do you. I guess you need content. But he goes and finds the dude. He has this really weird, like, dirt house mountain thing. I don't know. It was a weird looking house. And Poke has many little spots in like one of his homes that he can hide in. So Poke, goes over to this person, and this person sees him. He chases him. At some point in the video, they end up back at Poke's house. Poke locks the door, or maybe he keeps the door open. I don't know. I think he closes the door because you can hear the dude knocking on the door. And Poke is now hiding in his basement, which he has a little back room, or like a little like hidden passageway in his closet in his bedroom. So he goes there and he hides. And this dude ends up glitching into Poke's house and, finding out where Poke is. A little bit more into the video, Poke ends up hiding in his attic, and he secretly has a little trap set for this dude. So this dude comes up to the attic where Poke is, he finds him. Once again, he finds him. And then Poke persuades him to back up, and as this dude backs up, he finds he gets trapped in this little thing that is outside of Poke's garage, I would say. So yeah, so Poke ends up trapping this old wanderer dude, and you know, that's kind of where the video ends. And the old wanderer kind of tells Poke, you know, like, I have more plans for you. Just a little ominous and a little creepy of an ending. This video was actually very good. I, once again, do think it was very planned out, because who just has random, like, holes and places to hide in their house? I don't know. But yeah, I do think this video is a little, like, planned out, but at least it wasn't, like, super duper clickbaited like the last video was. But it was a good one. I enjoyed it. And yeah, that's that video. The fourth video I am going to showcase comes from Flamingo. And in this video, he gets a very weird message from Rust_010. And this is apparently a dude who has been, I don't know, bothering Flamingo over the last couple of like videos. He seems to be a very popular character on his channel. And I don't mean that as, like, he's, like, a character, like, he's made up. I mean, like, a character as in, like, a person. It's just, like, a term of words, basically. And Rust has this video game on Roblox that he wants, you know, Flamingo to play. Apparently, Flamingo has played this before. But throughout this game, Flamingo is in this game with two other people who he assumes are Rust. The two different people are Rust. 'Cause, like, who else would have access to that game, you know what I mean? Unless it's, like, public, but I don't think it was, since he said, like, it's not public. He didn't say it wasn't not public, but he said, like, why are these other two people in here? Like, it has to be Rust. Like, nobody else would be in here, basically. And this is basically a horror type of game, which I'm scared of horror games. I'm very scared of horror games. I cannot play them, but I want to try to play some for Halloween season. I've always said I wanted to play video games for Halloween season. I just never end up doing it. But he gets chased around by like this scarecrow guy. That's basically what it is. He gets chased around by a scarecrow guy throughout the whole video. He has to put in like codes into computers and everything, and I guess it is sort of a stalker type of situation, because this person who will not leave, you know, Flamingo alone on Roblox is asking him to play the game, and he plays the game for content, and then a weird scarecrow was following him around the whole time, you know, jump scaring him and everything. So that is kind of like this is a stalker. This is a stalker, basically, because this person just won't leave him alone. So this is a stalker situation. I thought this was a very weird way to represent it, because he actually interacts with his stalker, and he has multiple videos on this Rust010 person, and he has like a whole like intro segment for him and everything. So I think he is pretty much a very known character on the channel. I'd have to look more into it though. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that is that video. Alrighty guys, the fifth and final video that I will be showcasing for you guys comes from I Am Santa. So basically in this video, Santa says that there is this person who has been stalking her on Roblox recently, and she said that she is going to prove this by joining any type of game or server and seeing if they pop. So she goes ahead and joins this Royal High server, and lo and behold, he joins and he is not leaving her alone. You know, she finds him in the game, where she doesn't deliberately try to find him. No, that's a lie. She does deliberately try to find him, but just to show as proof, not just for like content reasons, because she seems like this is actually, it seems like she's taking this as like a really serious situation. And you know, they find each other in this game, and he just will not leave her alone. He's saying all these things like he just wants to play with Roblox with her every day and stuff like that. And then it goes a little further into the video, and he starts saying things like, I know where your address, I know where you live, like I'm gonna hack your YouTube channel, I know how to hack. And she's like, okay, prove it, send me my address. And then he sends her the address of where she like lives, supposedly. And she freaks out and says, oh, that's actually my address. That's a little creepy, which isn't good if that was in the public chat of, you know, Roblox, because obviously she probably has other fans that were in that game that now know her address, because she does have like 2.3 million like subscribers on YouTube, and she mostly just does Roblox content. So chances are she had more than just one person who knew who she was in that server. So yeah. She goes on to like say that like this dude is creepy, like how if he actually knows how to hack, like oh no, her channel, which I really don't think that kids know how to hack. If people make threats to you saying, I'm gonna hack your channel on the internet, or I'm gonna hack your computer or something, or I'm gonna hack you or something, they usually are just bluffing and they don't know how to actually hack. They don't know how to do it. So they're just trying to scare you. So I wouldn't give them that type of power. Then he just starts hardcore like hating on her videos, saying that they were dumb and whatnot. And it was just kind of like, why? Like earlier when, you know, she was kind of being nice to him, he was kind of being nice to her, but then in the middle he gets a little iffy and starts being a little mean, saying that he's gonna hack her and everything. And then at the end, she was kind of being okay towards him. She was mostly just asking him questions, and then he was just being really rude towards the end. So that's really mean. It's not needed at all, honestly. But that's about that for that video. I feel like that is kind of like an actual situation rather than just clickbait or a planned out video or content. I know the situation just seemed really real to me, but knowing the type of content that this person does make, and knowing and seeing some of the other videos that they have make, it is a possibility that this video is you know, fake, that it is planned out and everything, because she did get on with the intention of making that sort of video. So yeah, but guys, that'll be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below that you subscribed, so that way you were entered into the monthly shout out giveaway that we shout out every person. We shout out one person at the end of each month. Yes, and also don't forget to like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.